Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Mooseytown. This is your host speaking, MacGyver. In today's episode, we kickstart our Stronghold 2 campaign, Path of War, going on to Mission 1 and 2, The Search for the King, and First Command. I hope you all enjoyed, thank you all for watching, and God bless. Now, faithful members of Mooseytown, and those of Moosey Knights, on to battle. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mooseytown. In today's episode, as you can see, we are starting our Stronghold 2 campaign, The Path of War. With that, guys, let's get on to battle. So, the campaign, Chapter 1, let's get started. The Search for the King, Chapter 1. Run, Sir William! A noble lord. That's fun. Effectively, that guy yelled, he's running.
The king?
Uh,
No. Barclay does not hold him.
Sir Barclay
Maybe
said
the rumors are
get them.
true. William, what if he really has fled? Hasten. We must reach the boat.
Alright. Our objective. So, fight through the guards and reach the boat. We die if your lord dies or Sir William dies. Alright, tips and tricks, as always. Ride for the wooden gatehouse near the beach and dispatch the guards. Direct Sir William and Sir Matthew, the two horsemen, to the position near the boats. And then this is control units. With that, guys, on to battle. So,
Ride for that gatehouse. They'll try to cut us off.
if you're wondering what the bull had said, he said, "Get him," and he said, "Fire." And then he, when the guard destroyed the gate or bridge instead of hitting us, this guy, Lord, what's your name? Barclay actually killed his own men for missing what he thought was an easy shot. All right, tell him straight after this. Go straight to the men-at-arms. Now, you have to actually fight these guys. There is no means of avoiding it. You can't outrun them, unfortunately.
These are spies! They shall not pass!
Get him!
Charge!
Work together, my men. Alright. Aggressive. Alright. And then, there we go. Bye, horsies.
What now?
Now, Master Steele, we travel inland up the river to a long-forgotten castle. Some monks have need of your aid.
Aha!
So it is true. They search for their king.
Alright. With that, part 1 is done of Chapter 1. First Command, Chapter 2.
Shortly, you will be meeting your first employee, Tom Simpkins, the scribe. May he serve you well. Now, I must bid you farewell, Matthew. I ride on today to find support for our cause.
Sir William often spoke of our cause. In truth, with the king dead or fled abroad, I know not the purpose of our fight. 3 weeks ago I was Sir William's page, and yet now there are so few left that the royal champion can trust that I find myself here, in command of my own estate.
Alright, rebuild the ruined bridge. That is our first task for Chapter 2. Hints and tricks. Both wood and stone are needed to repair the bridge. Place saw pits close to trees will increase the speed, of course, with footbird protection. To produce stone, build a quarry on the white rock to the northeast of the keep. Place ox tether to transport the stone from the stockpile. Make sure you have enough peasants available to man all your industries. Build more hovels if you run short. And then, of course, we have our keep, our stockpile, our granary, the hovel, saw pit, the quarry, ox tether, hunter's hut, sheep farm, weaving shop, wooden walls, wooden platform, wooden gate, polearm workshop, the market, barracks, armory, rock throwers, armed peasants, and spearmen. With that, guys, on to battle.
You need to place a stockpile, my
Right.
liege.
I recommend placing this. So to zoom out, you can use the arrow key, and then if you hold with your middle button, you can actually spin the map. Spacebar gives you a vertical head-down perspective. You can also turn by hitting E and Q for reference. For what I was trying to say before, I recommend building right next to this quarry. One away is what I recommend. Then right off
Cite
this,
your granary, sire.
and then I'll place the granary way over here. Because it doesn't matter where you place your granary, because people don't have to actually deal
People
with
are
it
coming
for
to the castle.
And then with this, I will ready. Rotate R. Rotate is R. Place these right here.
Well, if it is not young Matthew Steele, I do believe you have grown since we last met.
And that is it.
The
for now.
brothers and I need help, Matthew. The bridge leading to our monastery has collapsed, as you can see. Provide us with the wood and stone we need to repair the bridge, and we shall give you a flock of sheep in payment.
Aw, thanks. Now, unfortunately, for this first part of the chapter, it is going to be quite boring. Solely because you gotta wait. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do to speed up this process. It's just, hey, get to work, peasants. And then hopefully you cut wood fast. I do believe it costs 10 stone and 10 wood, if I remember correctly. I'll actually see here with the wood. So 7%. So yeah, they do 50% in wood, 50% in stone. But it varies. Or if I had the ability to speed up time, I desperately would. Right. Now, note, in this playthrough, for this specific style, generally, you get to keep the equipment or items you have from one chapter to the next. So this is actually going to be like a 4-part chapter, for a 4-part mission for chapter 2. But unfortunately, you don't keep anything but your immediate breakdown of supplies. So when you do play this, don't be like
Your popularity is
shocked.
rising.
if you end up having all. It's effectively what's going to happen.
You do well,
is-
Master Steele. But please hurry. The brothers are late for an important mission. There is a holy relic they must recover.
Yes. Don't be surprised when you come back later and all of your stuff is gone when this mission goes from mission 1 to mission 2. Now, the hovels, you do have to build them on this side of the bridge. If I were to build it on this side of the bridge to the north here, I would actually be able, my peasants would not be able to get to my kingdom. So that's very important that you build the hovels in place that you can still have access to them. Now, I've built a hovel here. I could actually build more hovels over here and whatnot. The peasants will not come out of this house. They will come out of this one because the game goes off the concept of statistics. Basically, what the game does is it checks for the houses as it goes, hey, cool, where can I get people that is easily accessible? So I will actually place hovels up here because they're in a position where they can't get damaged. But I always have to have one hovel down here on the ground, otherwise the you won't be able to do any more with it. See how they only went to 50%? Now they're going to get stone before they can continue. My music. Sound. Oh, there we go. Like my sound effects are goofy. I'm not sure. I'm wondering why they are not on. Much better. Wonder why when I edited that. I recommend when you got the opportunity, you might as well place as many quarries on this. The most I've ever gotten on this is 4. But at times you might be able to just barely get 5. But 4 is more than enough. So I am rotating this, by the way, by hitting R. Is to rotate stuff in a 360 manner. And then you can have 4 cattle per station. Is like the kind of the max. that they will take cattle from. Now, I'm just going to place another stockpile, because later on, this will be a pain. Now, stockpiles have to be relatively close to each other, so I can't place it here. Oh, no, I can! Look at that! Oh yeah, okay, this... Oh, you can actually get them pretty far away from each other. That's neat! My testing was wrong, then. How far away can I get this? I'll put it right here, then. Now, theoretically, they still can... that is still a pathable means right there. Would have to... Okay. But yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I'm going to leave that like that, because it's going to be a lot easier for later on. But I recommend getting 2 of these. Solely because, your people are going to end up giving you lots and lots of resources quite quickly. So these will fill up fast. And you might have seen, hey, MacGyver, you read that there's a market. Well, we do get the market, yes. I don't get it till much later, and the only thing you can sell on the market is clothing. Right here, it's cloth. Bolted cloth, that's the only thing you can sell. So. Yeah, these guys right here, that is the last of that right there for that bridge. Walk faster, monks. Got that first one, and that's under it there. And right here, these guys are going on their holy crusade. Now, remember how many monks we have here. They'll come in later. Unfortunately, you don't get all of these guys later. But, you know, if you're smart and ruthless, you can get most. Yeah, now that this is accessible, parents and that will start spawning from here. But on general, this hovel right here is where people will come from first. Whichever's closest to the your house. Manor house for the campfire. Walk faster. Now this I don't understand. They built in this road right here so that they can walk the road. They don't do that. They will walk around and then they'll walk this little hole right here to leave them out. Right here. Which I find just to be funny.
Thank you, young Matthew. With the bridge repaired, the brothers can begin their quest, and I can get back to my duties.
Beep.
Oh, and here are the sheep I promised.
Thank you, Friar Jacob. I shall send word to Sir William. Great. What am I to do with sheep? Give them each a sword and send them forth into battle?
What is it, Barclay? Someone infiltrated my castle. I thought you had better know. Who was it? There were 2 of them. The youngest one I did not recognize, but the other... Well, who was the other? From a distance, it was you, Devereaux.
This is Sir William's brother.
How interesting. I have had them tracked down. I thought you could deal with them. Well, I could. But why not give our friend Olaf another big bag of gold? Great idea. So, my brother still lives.
Pascal Denverks, aka the Hawk. Right, butchered that last name. Right? Alright. Victory! Exhibition.
I see you have settled in well, Master Steele. Now, if you find yourself short on food, there is a meadow close to our monastery ideal for rabbit hunting. You are most welcome to eat all you can, as personally, I find them quite a pest.
Thank you, Friar. I shall commission some hunters. A message came from Sir William. He's negotiating with Flemish traders for a company of archers. The people of Flanders suffer a notoriously harsh winter and find themselves in need of cloth which I am to provide. Sir William has requested that I start cloth production immediately.
Alright, Easy win. Acquire 15 cloth. That's how we win. Loss, our lord dies. Now this can happen in this mission. You'll see here in a minute. Alright, tips and tricks. You must build sheep farms to provide wool and weavers to turn it into cloth. Remember that all these extra workers in your keep need to be fed. Increase your food production or you will become extremely unpopular. And then, nothing particularly new? Oh, nope, I got some new thing. I got the... Nope, actually, I got rid of that. Nope, nothing new. Alright, with that, guys, on to battle. Alright, now, when it comes to sheep farms, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is build a crap load of, these guys. When it comes to food in this game. Now, if you don't remember or you haven't watched my this game, the Path of Peace, I recommend it. It's on YouTube. I have the entire thing up on as a movie actually on YouTube. But with the Path of Peace, if you guys did not know, you do not need to actually have any source of food for these to work. AKA, they will spawn pheasants for them to harvest. And the dogs, of course, will go and collect the pheasants and put them into the granary. So that's actually why I immediately did that. Okay, we need food now. Guys, go get that. And you want to build it right next to the granary. Because the closer it is to the granary, the ease in which they deliver food is quite nice. Now, I don't know. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to...
Work halted, my lord.
Halt these guys right here.
Work
because
halted,
I would rather
my lord.
repurpose these workers for other stuff. Primarily, I need food and wood and yeah. Okay, there's that. I am gonna leave some gaps because if I don't leave gaps, the dogs can't get through. Now, as long as the dogs can get through, or the people when they first come, you're actually kind of good. Alright, that should be enough food to start.
No food distributed this month.
Or means of which getting food. Now, like I said earlier, I'm going to build hovels up here to get people. I want to. That should give me enough people to do what I need to do. I also want to build up my wood production here to...
Your popularity is falling.
Cut as much of this away as possible. The more of this away that is cut, the better. Basically allows me to do more stuff. Next, we go into our lovely sheep production. I've learned from practice, trial, and error that a weaver's workshop needs roughly 4 sheep. It can run off of 4 sheep to work really good. Go away. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Yeah, like you see, like kids that will spawn here. I don't care. It's people that work don't spawn from us. Those parents and children don't matter. So all of them will spawn from here. It's what matters. Alright. One second, Shane. I'll let you out, okay? Alright. I was like, I should have workers. Alright, got the wood getting delivered. Perfect. Now, it does take a little bit of time for stuff to get delivered from your sheep, so I recommend building those first, and then slowly and surely adding weavers as you go. Oh, am I one short? Wow. And then I will drop this there. How about first, I gotta open my door and let Shane out, because he's currently losing his mind. Set me, let me free! Alright, there, you're free. He knows when I'm going live, because he wants to hang out with me. But he also knows and can hear when people are in the kitchen. So as soon as he hears someone in the kitchen, he's like, oh, I must investigate. There's food to be had. Alright. I have way too many people, honestly. But it's whatever. Alright, now, unlike other games, if there is... There we go. Carts, you can't build on these. But you can build once the carts move. Alright, we have 0 wool. Alright, see, yep, as you see, they will be shearing as actually an animation, which is really cool. And then they will fill this bowl up here, and then they'll take the bowl and then they'll walk it to your stockpiles and drop it off. I'm surprised. Why are you walking around it? The door's right there. It's way closer. Right. Interesting. Yeah, we'll build them up here. Right. Now, it don't matter specifically where you build these. I got 4 people left. Alright. I want you guys to keep cutting. So, I keep adding people. I'm just gonna keep adding wood farms, because like I said, I want this all gone. I won't be able to use all this wood per se, but in this playthrough, a means in which you can actually get rid of the wood is, or like your excess materials, is legitimately just deleting your stockpile. Which is why I furloughed the stoneworkers, because I don't need the stone right now. If this was a legitimate, like, actual game, I would never furlough a station like stone. Stone is so heavily important. I do need to add some more people. Alright, there we go. There is a gap right there. Look at that. Now, there is a means, you know how that guy mentioned Olaf? Throw, I think he gave a big bag of gold, put Olaf, the hawk, mentioned. That's gonna be important later on. Now, for these first 2 missions, we don't have to worry
Your
about
popularity is rising.
but we will be attacked at the end of Chapter 2, which is gonna be good information to know. So, never fear. Because the only place you have to worry about enemies attacking you is right here. But if, for some reason, I were to block off this entire area, right here, the game has a means of spawning in men still. It'll actually spawn them up here. So, if I were, for some reason, fill this entire area with wooden walls, or buildings, and then here, you can theoretically, if the glitch works, you can actually kill off Olaf's men without actually having to fight them. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Go away. I accidentally click, no, fudge. I accidentally clicked my keyboard. Alright. I want this here, because I like saving space, but I also like, my OCD is kicking, like, it must be perfect. Alright, there. Yeah, like I said, all the men will only come from this hovel. They will never come from this. That's just for storage of people, for concept of what I'm doing.
There is word from Sir William.
Matthew, you must make haste with your cloth production. Flemish trading ships have sighted a longboat belonging to Olaf Grimtooth, the Viking warlord. It will do our cause no favour to have his berserkers running riot.
Now, he is accurate with that, but honestly, you don't have to worry. He will not attack us in this first part whatsoever. So there is no fear to like, oh, I must hurry, build faster. You don't have to worry about that. Legitimately, like I said, he will not attack in this first section. Now, like I said, between episodes, you do not retain your materials. So I will not retain any of this wood. I will retain none of this wool. Or retain none of this cloth. So I am building as many for archer huts as I can to keep my people fed. Because what will happen is between when this episode goes to the next one, I will lose all that food. I will lose all that wood. So I always build large quantities of items in this chapter. Not because I need to, but because it makes transitioning from this chapter to the next a lot easier.
There is word from Sir William.
Olaf is heading your way, and the Flemish have yet to dispatch their archers. I will shortly send you a constable to give you military guidance, but please hurry.
We are doomed. No one can stop Olaf. His bloodthirsty berserkers are fearless. We are no match for them.
Oh, be quiet, you squire. We are perfectly fine. Like I said, in this part of the chapter 2, there is no risk of death. There is no risk of fear. Your lord will not die. Unless... Where are they? Oh, they're not here this time. Oh, they must be in the next chapter. Oh, no, stop. Stop. Return. It's the next chapter, I apologize. In the next chapter, there'll actually be I think 4 or 5 bears up here. That will spawn, and this guy will come to us, and he'll be like, Sir Matthew, please, come kill these bears. You don't have to, if you don't want to. It's not a requirement, but it is something to do. Oh look, the last lady.
That is the last of the cloth. I hope Sir William has a plan, as we have left ourselves defenseless.
There's nothing to fear, Tom. I'm sure Sir William will soon arrive with reinforcements.
A travelling storyteller has arrived.
Oh, come on. If it doesn't play, I'll just tell you what the story was.
Once upon a
Oh,
time, the king held the most grand of feasts. He invited lords and ladies from throughout the kingdom to gather in one of his great halls. The cooks and servants worked well to see the feast was ready on time, so were too busy to see the traitor in their midst. The guests arrived and marveled at the delicacies on the table.
5 years ago today, hostilities in our great nation ended. I have summoned you here to pay homage to our fallen heroes and to usher in a new era of peace. Raise your glasses with me in a toast to a new beginning.
The king is poisoned. Apothecary.
Knowing his life hung by a thread, the king summoned Sir William to his side.
Your Majesty, I shall watch our borders most carefully.
And that is the story of how the king was poisoned.
Alright. Victory. On to the next part.
That is a castle? This is going to be one of the easiest battles you bloodhounds have ever fought. You do not need me here. I will raid further down the coast.
That's
I
hilarious.
remember when Olaf raided our country last. He left only destruction in his wake. This man butchered many families, and I'm determined that my people will not suffer the same fate. William's constables arrived, and at last I will have some men to command.
That's all. Alright. No enemy or enemies invasions are left. So, kill all the bad guys. And then we die if our lord dies. Hints, tips, and tricks. Money is the key to this mission, so remember to build the market to sell produce to your stockpile. Building several polearm to produce spears to increase your chances of surviving is also important. A wooden wall is a quick way to defend your castle and slow down Olaf. And then nothing new in this section. This is all stuff. But we do finally have all the last items open up to us. So with that, guys, on to work. Now,
Sire, Constable John Briggs at your service, sire. The cloth has been sent to Flanders, but there is no news of Sir William and his archers. We must hold Olaf back on our own. We need a barracks and an armory, and I suggest getting our spear production up and running fast.
alrighty. There should be enough people. And then I want the armory. Generally, I like the armory as close to the this as possible. So I did kind of goof up. Normally I put it right here. So that is that. But that's fine. I will put it right here, and then I'll put the pole arms around
Begging
it.
your pardon, my liege, but I've taken the liberty of setting up a trade agreement with a local merchant. We can now sell any cloth we produce directly to him.
Alright, I will spend all of my money to build these, because cloth won't be a terrible thing for us. It's not going to be terribly hard to get. Especially since I spent all that time building all these cloth makers, with the appropriate number of sheep to go with them. Right. there. And by the way, Olaf was standing right here when that intro was. So those kids normally won't have them in the background. But if you build things up here, Olaf's stuff in the background will change, depending on what you build. And then I try not to build anything in front of right here. So nothing this way. Like I said, it will glitch out the system. And it could possibly not have the invaders pop up, or they will spawn up here. So to keep that in mind when you are doing this, you don't need a gate or anything, because Olaf's axemen, the axe boys there, they will actually destroy this wooden wall. They can tear down this wooden wall quite easily to get in. So what I'll do actually in return, I'll put some stuff on, because why not? It won't matter, but yeah. And then the last things I will build is this. I don't believe anything else I need is the... Where is it? The market. Ah, perfect. This is free, by the way. Put it up here. And so I don't need you guys actually anymore.
Work halted, my lord. Work halted, my lord.
Seeing as I don't need to have those guys doing anything. This guy, I want these guys to show up here. And then I have 18 peasants available. But I need money to do that, so. Building as many of these as I can is crucial. Now, I don't care about efficiency as much here. I just more so care about getting...
Can't place that there, my lord.
Using up my ample amounts of resources. Now, when you build these right here, all four of them, you are doing a trade-off. You don't have money to begin with, and you won't have any money at all. So it is important that you do keep that in mind. I just paid $180, because each linen's $10. So now I can make, if I need, at a minimum, I can make 11 men-at-arms, or orange peasants. I would like to get spearmen, though. That's why it's important to have this whole setup. Would actually have been better to have it right next to one of these. But such is life. Okay, and then I won't need it, but we'll actually set up a secondary wall for in case...
Matthew, we wish to help, but are being attacked by dangerous bears.
Oh yeah, I forgot
If
about
you
that.
can get rid of them, we will happily help guard the road to the east.
Villagers have seen bears roaming free, my lord. It is most distressing for them.
You can actually kill these bears with hunters, funny enough. If you had a whole bunch of hunting posts up here, instead of putting them down here, actually, if you wanted them up there, you could legitimately have your granary be set up here to help deal with these rabbits. But your hunters will actually harvest.
Double rations, that's fantastic.
Will harvest the people for you. And in this mission, the only way to get money is from selling items. You can't get money any other way. So. Oh, interesting. I can't even get on that side. Now, if I'm upright, I spin quite fast. As you can see, I'm legitimately tapping the E and Q. If I'm at a 45-degree angle, I spin a lot slower.
Weapons needed, sire.
Also, for reference, your men always come from
sorry?
your...
Did you say there's no need to pay tax?
Hey.
Well, I never.
They always come from the campfire. Unlike Stronghold legends, where they come from the item itself, which I actually prefer, personally. I prefer when the enemy, my guys can come from the building, versus having to run from all the way over here. But that is something that, you know, you have to deal with. Alright,
That's the lot then. Yeah!
I'm gonna furlough you guys, so they will drop off the win that they're taking, but once they come back, they will get furloughed. And the reason I'm doing that is, like I said, I don't have the meat. I cannot sell excess materials except cloth, so I don't want to fill up my stockpiles with stuff I don't need. Come on, I just want to spin a little bit. And then this. Then I can do this. I was like, yeah, I was like, you should all be furloughed, and they're going furloughing now, which is good. All right. By the way, some of these buildings do not actually rotate. Okay, we got 7 men-at-arms. Not bad. Not good, not bad. And then, how many peasants do I have? Quite a bit. How much room do I have? Truthfully, I'd rather just have more. Actually, I have all this room up here. You know what? Let's just do it up here. Oh, hey, you. Can you go get rid of the rest of these bears? Oh, I wish I could tell. I wish I could queue up missions. Right. Got the wood for it. Might as well. I'll probably unfurlough those. Yeah, I'll unfurlough these now. Okay.
This building has no labor, sire.
I want the building, please.
This building has no labor, sire.
There you go.
A peasant is on his way.
Alright. And I did actually do...
Can't place that there, my lord.
I'll do that, and then that allows me to start using up that excess wood I'll be getting. Won't be able to sell my stone or use it any means, so such is life, but... I don't believe I can buy weapons in this mission. Nope, I can only... It won't even let me look at the other categories. Like, no, those are not options you can choose from. Oh. If I do the money, which I do, I can actually do this. Now. If I do this, these guys can surround this, and then they will actually be able to throw
weapons needed, sire.
At the bad guys.
What's our mission? Where's the enemy? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Men-at-arms on the walls. Ready, sire. Men-at-arms on the walls.
Right.
Can't place that there, my lord.
My lord. Men-at-arms.
When the bad guys spawn, they'll actually spawn right here, roughly. So it's better to have your guys more to the right.
New orders. Yes, sir. To battle.
And they will send,
yes, sir.
I think, 2 groups. If I remember correctly.
Yes, sir.
I love that these only cost 10, which is kind of funny. Now, too bad I can't just have it where the sheeps just drop, like, legitimately, take this, and then drop it off right next door. What I should do is have all the sheep up here, and then have all the lins here, if you wanted to make your life a little bit better and easier, but it's whatever. I don't even need this, it just means to employ my people, / use up a lot more resources. Alright, now that that's done...
Some of our fighting monks are on the way as promised.
Thank you.
The Lord is my master.
Let's have these guys for here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have the money for it, so I am gonna buy...
I'm an army of 1.
Sure you are.
Weapons needed, sire.
Yeah.
You disturb my prayers.
That I do. Time for battle. Warrior monks are pretty cool. What do I
Where
actually see?
lies
Can I
my
see?
quest? Make it quick.
So I want you guys on an
We
aggressive
will
stance.
smite down the devils on sight.
I'm
all of you.
being
I want you on an aggressive
all I
stance.
can be.
That way you automatically
Recruits
attack.
needed, sire.
Oh, that's actually a good problem to have. Legitimately just build a hovel. I was like, I don't have any spirits yet, really?
Recruits needed, sire.
I have the money and at the time. Sure. Apparently, I'm always out of money. But I've played this one 3 or 4 times. Now, just to learn what to do, inevitably re-recording this episode a few times, which ended up being where I ended up not liking the content, just because of how the flow was. So I ended up deleting the episodes, funny enough. Which did nothing good for me, but yeah. Here I am. Finally recording this.
We're confused. Yes,
That's fine.
sir.
As long as you know, throw.
Can't place that there, my lord.
The rocks at the guys that are annoying me. That's all that matters.
Where is the
Seriously?
heathen's blood to be spilt? We march for heaven.
Okay. I have peasants just... Wait. I have the money. Oh, that's a good problem to have. I have money now.
Weapons needed, sire.
I am confused.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm confused.
Now, the nice thing about this game is that you can actually stack as many people in a single spot as you want, if you do it correctly. I do it primarily with archers and towers. I will, and effectively, I will overload towers so that it is effectively the equivalent of a medieval minigun and whatnot, just because I find it hilarious, and it's also very effective. So, actually, I should not connect those.
Weapons needed, sire.
I don't think I spawned these guys incorrectly. Nope, they're not spawning up here, so...
Here they come!
There they are. Oh, crap! I did the oopsie daisy, and there is, like... And now I can't build things up here either. Yeah, it's too close to the enemy. They must have spawned, like, right here. I thought it was further back. I don't think I can connect these? Question mark? Let's see if I can... I'm gonna try this. Oh. No, this is my trying to fix this problem without having to actually... Can you?
Oh, I'm very confused.
Can you get to him?
Spears forward.
I believe these guys throw their spears? Or is that a different unit? See, this is where having archers would be way better. Dang it. Now all the people are like, I can get down! Yay! Frigs. Sorry. Alright, is there any means I can... I might have to start this level over. Oh, yeah, they're gonna come over here and destroy my market. Yay! Oh, wait, that's actually a good thing! I might just be able to connect this now. And that's a strong might.
The enemy are destroying our buildings!
Okay, that's connected. Perfect. Okay, there. Oh, there we can go. Wait, oh, I have to get the thing down now. Alright. Don't come back yet. Alright.
What is going
Okay, good.
on?
Now I can get over here. Alright, perfect. Alright, all of you.
Yes.
Come,
With the grace
come
of
to
God.
go end these people's existence. Oh, perfect. Oh, that would have been really awful if I ended up doing that wrong. Alright, actually, you should...
We
run
will
away!
root out
You're gonna
the
die so
evil
quickly.
in this land.
Well, I wasted all that money for nothing. Alright, get him, get him, get him.
Our troops are under attack.
No, no, don't destroy the walls, you idiots! No! No, stop! Don't destroy the walls! I can't come kill you
Our
if you do that.
faith is unshakable.
Get him! No, 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 they idiots! Alright. There should be enough of you guys here to end them fast enough? Oh, perfect. Oh, they're dumb. Alright.
The flesh is weak.
Okay,
but
perfect.
the spirit is strong.
Now, I have to move all
we
here.
search for the sinners.
Cool. Alright, now, unfortunately, people are coming from these houses, which is not what I want.
'Tis
So,
Satan's
you guys
work that
come
brings us here.
And then I'm gonna do my old trick of, hey, I don't want people spawning here, so I'm gonna do this. Aha! Behold, no spawning! Yeah, before I legitimately couldn't get the... That's the first time I ever had to work, actually, where I messed up and then they'd... Alright, just fill this in. I'm legitimately just filling in this entire thing up here. And it's solely to prevent Olaf's men from spawning up here. Now, could I just fix the whole problem by end up deleting my wall and redoing it a little bit? Yes. Am I gonna do that? No. Because I want to see if I can cheese it. Because if not, I believe I can force some stuff? We'll see. Oh, I should actually rebuild the market, by the way.
The land is too uneven to build here, my lord.
Oh, that's a lot of money. Thank you. Filling in the walls so that Olaf's men can't spawn and cause me problems. Do. How to cheese this 101. Alright. And normally, once Olaf's men get up here, they make it so I can't, Alright, I don't want this here. Alright, let's fill this in. And then I will... yeah. We'll see what happens. Alright, I will leave this, though, with enough things up here, so if I have to get over here, I can. And I know I can build over here, so...
Recruits needed, sire.
Oh, I have lots of tools now. That's awesome.
The land is too uneven to build here, my lord.
I call... okay. Give me people!
Recruits
I have
needed,
money!
sire. Recruits needed, sire. Recruits needed, sire.
That's so much stuff. This is awesome.
Recruits needed, sire.
I have so much wool. It's not even funny.
Recruits needed, sire.
Well. Oops. No, it's not perfect. Alright. Now, those actually were my people I needed to turn into troops, unfortunately. Oopsies. Alright.
Weapons needed, sire.
There we go.
The Lord is my master.
Now, I don't know what the game's gonna do, and because I filled this all in. It might just auto-win, or it might glitch out. Let's find out. Since they'll spawn like way back here.
Time to go.
Weapons needed, sire.
They're here!
Okay, they're here. Where did they spawn? See where they spawn somewhere stupid over here or something like that. Okay. Where are you, Olaf? Olafsman. I might have to delete some of my walls to get them to spawn in. Alright, let's do that.
You disturb my
Alright, all of you here.
prayers. Where lies my quest?
And we're gonna see if that we can spawn them by factors of me doing this. Otherwise, I've effectively glitched out the system, and I don't know what'll happen. That or they're like, I'm just dumb. Where are you guys? Olaf, where are you people? I can't get them, but they're not showing up. Huh. Olaf? Hello? Where are you? Hello? Oh, Mr. Olaf. I knew I should have just deleted the walls. Oh, there they are! Hello! Alright. Now I wish I know. Wait, what the fudge? Now I kind of feel bad that I deleted all that stuff. Crap. Alright, Oh,
Can't place that there, my lord. Can't place that there, my lord.
Now I just need a means to get up here. Right, can
Make
you
it
guys
quick.
stand here and throw stuff at them? Oh, okay,
God's
stop.
work needs
I should have
doing.
just left them there in the one little spot. That was hilarious. I could have easily killed them all. Alright, make sure you're all aggressive.
The devil is afoot.
Weapons needed, sire.
And sure, why not? I don't need them, but
Recruits needed, sire.
fight to the death, my men! Kill them all! So, that does answer a question. That's actually, that spot wasn't filled
We
in.
go to cleanse this land.
What will happen is that the Olaf's men will spawn in the only open spot over here, which was this little itty bitty hole right there.
Where is the heathen's blood to be spilt?
Weapons.
They are running, sire! The day is ours!
Get him! Don't let him escape!
Sir William has sent us a message.
I pray you are alive to read this. There is a new ally in our midst, but I need your aid most swiftly. Choose a few good men and march out to meet me. The rider I have sent knows the way.
Off home then!
Alright guys, with that, we've completed Chapter 2 and we are victorious. Rescue! Thank you for watching Stronghold 2, Campaign of Peace and War. I hope you all enjoyed. If so, please feel free to leave any feedback or questions for me in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them right away. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, both my Twitch channel and Discord have my streaming schedules. If you'd like to join my Discord or Twitch, you can find the links in the description of the video below. Thank you very much for watching. Special thanks to my Twitch subscribers and viewers like you for supporting this channel and made it all the way to the end credits. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Thanks again, and God bless.